As the saying implies, good habits are tough to form and bad ones are hard to break. Although no one can teach you how to become a successful person, only you can determine your personal values, your dreams, and live by them. But there are tried and true habits for success that successful people have been implementing for generations. Success is not just a definition without a journey, and what you include in your journey determines the type of success you are going to achieve. Bad habits, they say, bet failures, and good habits bet good success and promising future. And I said good success because no matter what we do, it's always bet something. There's always a success. It will be either good or bad. In today's video, we are going to be talking about 10 habits of a highly successful people. I would like to go straight to my point, but before then, if you're coming across my video for the very first time, welcome to the other side. It's Margaret. My name is Margaret Oderino, and I always say to stay subscribed to this channel because we have a really nice time on this channel. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for stopping by again, for finding this channel worthy. I'm humbled, thank you, and without further ado, let's get right into today's video. Whatever your definition of success is, you will need to make an intentional effort to reach it. That powerhouses you want to build can't be built in a day. Creating that powerhouse may require years of planning, years of working, trials, and errors. I'm not one of the creators that will tell you it is easy when you do this and that. No, it is not. Even failure itself is not easy to achieve. You have to deal with a lot of frustrations, depressions, and anxiety. So is success. But you can always choose the one you wanted for yourself. Just like I said earlier, it is a choice you have to make by yourself. Healthy habits, of course, support your road to success, and you get to customize all of these things yourself and follow through. In order to succeed, you need to create the ideal condition for cultivating a more fulfilling life and the energy it takes to attain your goals. Habits are actions you perform consistently, and they can positively or negatively affect your life. But in your habits, make sure every step you're taking is taking you closer to your goals. And in everything you choose to do, start with these 10 successful people's habits I'm going to be sharing now. Monitor the positive changes they bring and create your own potential boosting routines. And whatever your goals are, you're about to be several steps closer to achieving them. The number one habit of a successful people I'm going to be sharing with you today is they get organized. One of the top tips to be successful in life is knowing where you hope to go and how you eventually get there, right? And getting organized starts from being able to set a goal and creating an action plan to reach that goal. And I said that because once you are able to tidy up your space, you're looking good, your mind is clear and getting clearer day by day as a result of getting organized. What are you going to be doing? What are you going to be channeling your energy on? What are you going to be working towards? You won't just get organized just because you said you should do so. You won't just tidy up everywhere just so you can go back to sleeping all day. No, the purpose of getting organized is to have a clearer mind and be in a good mental state to get things done. Not for the purpose of always looking good, talking and gisting and sleeping all day. Set goals. Create goals if you don't have one. The truth is, we don't find ourselves on this earth. We create ourselves. And that alone starts with creating what you want, writing them down, getting organized, and start working on them. That is how to live. That is how to create yourself. The number two tips I'm going to be sharing is consistency and discipline. I know with what I just mentioned, I'm probably touching some people's ego. You don't need to get angry because that is my own life before. Whenever someone talked about consistency and discipline, I just briefly heard that word. My anxiety level is already up. And do you know why those anxieties goes up whenever you hear that word? Because you know deep down that is what you need, but you are not just doing it. Your soul wants it, your heart wants it, but your mind and body is against it. And that is why you always need to work on your mind and body first. Even the word of God talks about conquering flesh and feeding your mind with positive and holy things. So you can do the work you are meant to do. And if nothing, I've learned so far in life, consistency and discipline will take you far, far further in life than talent. I remember when I used to do artworks then, people that know my past knows that I'm very good at doing my artwork. I draw, I make pencil artwork, abstract art, okay? At a point, I couldn't continue, not because I don't have the talent, but because I wasn't consistent and not being disciplined. And I constantly think my other colleagues that does what I do have more resources than I. Even though with the little resources I have, my work are always great. But I didn't see it that way. All of those comparison and too much talks are just distractions and excuses for you not to be consistent. And I am talking from experience. Ever since I started being consistent in my doings, especially this YouTube, I realized I started getting better and my anxiety level has reduced. It has reduced to a certain level. I do not even need to worry about it anymore because I'm doing the work and I don't have time to entertain anxiety. It is hard doing the work. I'm not going to lie to you. It is boring doing the work. But the only attributes to achieve those goals is to get it done regardless. And I will advise you on this. Do what you love or probably what you like, okay? So you can enjoy doing it even when the result is not coming out yet. I always say one thing. All work works if you get good at it. And you can only get good at it if you consistently show up for it. The number 3 tips I'm going to be sharing is taking action. Although everything I've been mentioning are related to taking actions and getting things done, I want you to know that taking action is different from taking action. And hear me out. Taking action is also planning. Taking action is also writing down your goals. Taking actions is also tidying up and getting organized. But the real action is execution. Taking action lies in you putting whatever you're doing or working on out there because you need people. For example, you're a copywriter. You need brands and the big companies to hire you to write for them. And they can't hire you if they don't see your work, if they don't see what you've done before. Take actions towards learning and documenting everything you've learned. Document your day-to-day activities. Show them how you tidy up and set for work. Show them how your space looks like and let them know you have a good workspace to allow you to write very well. Those are the things they want to see, not you just tidying up and sitting and planning and planning and planning till there's no time left for you. Plan and take actions. In fact, plan in every 2 days and take actions in every 4 days. That is one of my own formula. Plan in every 2 days and take actions in every 4 days. The number 4 tips I'm going to be sharing is reading. Reading is a gateway to knowledge and insights. If you think you lack knowledge about something that will be beneficial to your success, get up and read. I know some books are boring. They can be very, very boring. But we get much from boring books than the one that helps you to just laugh out your lungs. I don't mean to be rude, okay? But read. Read every day. Do it every day, even if it is just 30 minutes. They always say that readers are leaders. Reading is a common pastime of many highly successful people. Number 5 tips I'm going to be sharing is your morning routine. I always say that 50% of the time you needed to complete a task lies in your morning routine. Wake up early to complete tasks before everyone else wakes up, okay? There's this sort of calmness that comes with waking up early. You have the chance to take over or take charge of your entire day. You get the chance to set up the tone and style for how you want your day to go. Morning people are always the top achievers. Make sure to wake up early and get that task as smoothly as possible. The number 6 tips I'm going to be sharing is make time for personal pursuits before work. This includes exercise, yoga, listening to podcasts, taking care of your body, and all of that. Do you know why? Because those little habits will help you build up happiness and energy to complete your whole task for the day. It may seem like an assumption, but it works. You see, all of those tips I've mentioned, if you are not really happy and ready for the day, it will be very hard to achieve them. You need to be in a good state of mind and be happy for yourself in order to pour that happiness into your work. For when you are happy, you get to do the task right. And people can as well feel the energy and they will know a work coming from a happy person because it is done differently. So it is important to make time for personal pursuits before work because it helps you stay in your best state of mind. The number 7 tips I'm going to be sharing is giving back and gratitude. I intentionally piled up these 2 words because both works together, giving back and gratitude. If someone did something or for you, even if it is so small, find a way to appreciate them. And if you can find something you can help them with as well, don't just take favor from people. Don't just take favors and go your way. Give back to people and appreciate whatever they did for you. This is one big thing successful people do because they give back to the community and people that has done something for them. And sometimes they be on the lookout for who they can help without even receiving help first. And every time, just be thankful for how far you've come and be grateful for your life because most of the time your plans won't always work out. But if you practice gratitude, your outlook will always be half. The number 8 tips I'm going to be sharing is networking. Successful people know the value of exchanging ideas with others through networking. Living around successful people has a huge impact on your success because they keep you motivated. That's why successful people prefer to network in high places. Be very intentional about the type of people you choose to network with. Network up and not down. And of course, networking help do not come free of charge. Before you can get into that cycle, you need to have something of value to offer. Don't just want to go and meet people and just ask them unnecessary questions in the name of networking. Make yourself available to be in service to them. Learn to show them what you are capable of doing and what values you have inside of you, instead of you telling them. Show and not tell. By doing so, you are building a network of people, because truth be told, network is the new currency, not money anymore. Number 9 tips I'm gonna be sharing is relaxation. Amidst all odds, ensure to relax. Don't just spend all of your days taking all of the actions in the world. Ensure to relax. Relaxation is an habit of successful people, be it meditation or any other exercise. Relaxation helps you become more focused in life. Burnout is a real thing. Most people do not take the time to analyze that too much of something can really drive you away from it. And you don't want to drive yourself away from achieving your goals. So walk and relax. Slow and steady win the race, not years of hard work. Relaxing also sometimes helps you see the direction clearer, because you get to see things more when you detach yourself from it. Okay, you get to see where you're lacking sometimes and where you should rechannel your energy. So do it often. Relax often. Okay, it is nice. The number 10 tips I'm gonna be sharing is go to events. You cannot be building something, you cannot be working so much on yourself and not build a community. Go to events, meet people, build a community. In fact, I would say that build community around everything you do, because you can't go alone, you can't work alone. Community will carry you, they will help you. Learn to build community. Build community. You know, there's unity in community, okay? Learn to build community. This will be the end of today's video. These are habits of highly successful people. Thanks so much for watching till this moment. I hope this helps. If you found my video helpful, which I probably know you did, ensure to subscribe before you go, share with your friends and families, and don't forget to turn on notification in order to be the first person to get notified when I dropped a new video. And until next time, I'll see you in my next video.